Download the BCSN Plus app today. Local sports all the time. Visit bcsnnation.com for details. Discounts may apply.
Defending champs Parma visiting Ancona for their first of two matchups this year. Panthers pounce early as Robbie Patterson fires over the middle to Gemma Tattoo. He concentrates and catches off the deflection. First touchdown allowed by Ancona. Dolphins do get on the board as Blake Eaton connects with Tyler Terhart for the score. We're all knotted up. A few minutes later, Ancona looking deep as Easton hits Federico Orlandini in stride to take the 14-7 lead into the half. Second half, Panthers' Robbie Patterson throws a butte to Dominic Fissalini in stride to tie it back up. The heavyweight bout continues as the Dolphins regain the lead as Easton finds Ennio Udicone just as time expires in the third. The champs won't go away easily as the option to Fissalini knocks it back up late. Ancona gets one last chance in regulation, and they win it with field goal by Matteo Dominazzi, 24-21 the final, and as Mason Lowry and Nick Ide join us now with more.
Well, I'll tell you what, this IFL season has been the gift that keeps on giving. Last week we get that great 70-53 Firenze Guelfi win over the Varese Scorpions, and this week we get two great defenses going at it. We saw some really impressive offensive play at times, and shock of shocks, a made field goal to almost walk this one off in the final seconds. That never happens in this league.
We're getting it all. We're getting special teams, we're getting offense, we're getting passing, running, anything you can want. But this game really came down to the end. It was a great football game all the way around. Ancona surprisingly beats Parma and gives them 2 losses already in the season. Very surprised at that one.
Yeah, second year in a row that the Dolphins have beaten Parma on their home turf. Last year, a walk-off 2-point conversion. This year, the late field goal from Matteo Dazzani. It was our first time seeing the Dolphins this year, and they've just got, I think, a different edge, a different element to them that was missing last year, and that's probably because of the change at quarterback with Blake Eaton coming in.
Yeah, I was just going to say that the change at quarterback, you pointed it out early, 70% completions, and really on some difficult throws, too. They're not afraid now to throw the football down the field, take some chances, and early in the game they did that, and it paid off for them.
Defense is slightly tweaked as well. Some guys have moved positions, former safeties now at linebacker, former linebackers at safety, that kind of thing, and it's really paying off in their first year under their old defensive coordinator, Rick Parker. And as far as Parma is concerned, you and I kind of theorized that it's not that Parma is doing anything necessarily wrong compared to the last 2 years in which they won the Italian Bowl, but everybody else, the likes of Lignano and Florence and now Ancona, they've raised their game. They're now on the same level as Parma.
Yeah, you really feel that. And then the other thing is, okay, Parma's won back-to-back titles, so they have that target on their back. So not only are the teams better, but then Parma is the team that everybody wants to beat. So
really, really impressive performance by the Ancona Dolphins. Matteo Dazzani is the hero. Back to you.